One of the reasons that subtle psychological abuse is so difficult to heal from is because it masquerades as normal human behavior. It acts as kind of like a dog whistle to the victim, where they understand that the way they're being treated doesn't feel good and that it's somewhat malicious, but it's almost impossible to articulate it to anyone else around them, and that feels so incredibly isolating. My name is Jessica Payne, and I'm a licensed therapist specializing in recovery from subtle psychological abuse, and I'm a certified narcissistic abuse treatment clinician. Subtle psychological abuse is a lot like being bullied by a mean girl in high school, where there's always that plausible deniability. You have to read between the lines to get it, and not everyone sees it, and a lot of times the victim is the one who ends up looking crazy if they call the person out. With co-parenting, this can look like basically refusing to follow the parenting agreement, but in such subtle ways that no one is actually going to spend the money to take them to court for it, or refusing to agree to anything, arguing over every little detail. These people will split hairs, but essentially they are just exercising their parenting rights, and they can just say that, they're a concerned parent. And this can look normal, right? Because any co-parenting relationship, you're not going to agree all the time. Sometimes you're going to be on a different page and it's going to be difficult and you're going to be frustrated. So there is that plausible deniability there. But when you are co-parenting with someone who is using this dynamic to abuse you, it feels like death by a thousand cuts. It is anxiety inducing and it is terrible, and it really hurts the children. So another example, sometimes healthy partners will engage in communication patterns that maybe feel a little bit hurtful. So let's use silence as an example. So sometimes a healthy partner will shut down as a way to let their partner know that they are upset, or even they just withdraw because they feel overwhelmed. In an abusive relationship, the abuser will often weaponize silence over and over again as a way to control or emotionally punish the other person. And these two things can look the same from the outside. And this is why I say that intent matters. Abuse is a malicious pattern of behavior that is designed to control another person.